How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Taylor with TK Disc Golf, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the Pixel once again, but I'm actually going to give you my first-hand experience with this putter after using it for the past 2.5 weeks. Now, for those that have been following the channel for a long time or know me personally, know that I have been using the MVP Ion as my main putter for the past over a decade, since 2012 to be exact. So for me to even be considering switching to the Pixel over my beloved Ions really means how much this disc is actually showing me some improvements in my game, even in the past couple of weeks. So hey, let's start walking and talking, and I'll give you my thoughts. Now, one of the first things I'm really liking about the Pixel so far is the fact that it has a little bit more glide than my Ions. So for example, on the medium range Circle 1 putts from 25 and then the longer range 30 footers, I feel like the Ions have a tendency to drop just towards the end of their flight, versus the Pixels, they have that extra glide where I feel like I'm giving it only 20 feet worth of power, but it's gliding all the way to the basket for me and getting into the chains. Especially once I go to the Circle 2 range, I'm really noticing that big difference where the Ion, I felt like I had to give it as much oomph as I possibly could to get the Ion all the way to the chains, versus the Pixel, I'm giving it 25 feet worth of power and it's just gliding all the way there to me. And then also one big thing is I can keep it on a rope as well. So when I'm painting the pole, essentially painting the fence post, my hand just up and down with that center pole of the basket, the Pixel is just going to go straight where I release it, and then the minimal fade at the end isn't really going to kick in until about those 35, 40 footers or so. So I can leave it a little bit right of pole, but not too bad, versus the Ions. For some reason on those Ions, I got to aim for the rightmost chain link in order to get it to fade back into the basket on those longer putts. All right, so we can talk about hand feel real fast. One of the biggest things, if you're coming from the Discmania side of things, is I think the Pixel is going to be a good transition disc for you to come over to the MVP side. And the reason is that the Pixel was designed specifically to be kind of like a hybrid between a P1X and the P2, which were the two putters that Simon flip-flopped between when he was with Discmania. So Chad, MVP's disc engineer, kind of took those design criteria into mind and created the Pixel, and then it was love at first sight for Simon. He really is liking the Pixel from what I can tell. But for those of us that are from the MVP brands, you're gonna have a hard time if you're switching from a Proxy, Envy, or the Atom, or really any of the lower profile putters that MVP offers, because that hand feel of the Pixel is very deep compared to those three in particular. So if you're not liking deeper putters for your putting stroke, then I don't know how this one's gonna line up for you. But for me personally, I love the hand feel. The Ion is a deeper dish putter as well, and I really don't notice the difference between the rounded inner rim of an Ion and an anode versus that perfect 90-degree angle that the Pixel has. The hand feel felt perfect to me as soon as I felt it, and I really feel no difference when I'm lining up my putter. I don't have this mental block saying, oh, this isn't my putter. It just feels super natural to me. Now, the wintertime rust is still a thing, but I am very excited to see how the Pixel does in the future, especially once springtime rolls around and I can get these layers off. I'm tired of wearing sweatshirts and jackets and stuff, and feel like I can actually move again once I'm in some t-shirts and shorts. Thank you guys for watching this quick video, though. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to go throw the rest of my round and enjoy my time away from the kids for just a moment. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, though. I found out that 90% of you do not subscribe, and we're trying to hit 3,000 subscribers, so we're very close. We're 50 away the last I checked, so hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one.